Hey everybody, thought I'd do a GoFundMe update. Um, Back from Module 3, going towards Module 4, uh, which I believe is in June. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Um, it's interesting how the mind works when you're going towards a goal. There seems to be the hero's journey, like the beginning, that middle part that seems to be so hard, and then the end. Um, and definitely the last module felt like that was the hardest part for me in terms of GoFundMe, in terms of raising money, asking for help, really, asking for support. Um, that definitely was the hardest. I almost gave up. I almost just gave in. I just didn't want to ask people for support. So it felt good to break through that. And every time I go and do Tantra, whether it's at home or at this training, um, I open up in very profound ways. And what I'm realizing is with Tantra and Neo Tantra, the classical to the newer, there's a lot of the same elements. It's just they go about them differently. Um, and that is one of the big ones is being in your body, right? So when you're in your body, you're feeling, you're sensing, you're connected to everything around you, yourself, people, um, even a higher power, whatever. You're just connected when you're in your body to everything. Um, and I've done enough home practice and then also teacher training and all these things that I've done to start to realize, to like really understand and know how dissociated I've been from my body, which makes sense. But something I realized today, because I've always viewed my body, since I have these health issues and weird anomalies that happen to me that no one can really explain. My eyes have ulcerated. No one could do anything about it, explain it. Um, I've always viewed historically my body as an enemy, as something that's attacking me, and that I have to fight against it. Right? I have to go, I have to fight, I have to battle. Every day is battle, and that's really my mind. That's my ego. That everything is battle in my head. It's just how my mind formed. So today in meditation, I got like a deeper understanding, like a really deep understanding of my body and how much it loves me and has helped me, has protected me. I had this revelation that, you know, when I was younger and I was severely dissociated and truly just in another world in my head, uh, because that's what I had to do to survive, that, I was on the brink of not being a part of reality at all. And then that's coincidentally when my eyes started to ulcerate. And I would get these crazy headaches right here. They would hurt so much, and I immediately would panic, and these things would happen over and over and over again. Um, and part of that was, when I would close my eyes, my mind was so strong, but I would just see a lot of things I didn't want to see. And so literally I lived in fear all the time. All the time. And my body actually stopped me from seeing things with my eyes closed. So it was like I had a safe place. It was very small, but and it kept me in my body, kept me here. Um, it didn't like magically cure me, because in my mind thought that it was the opposite, that I had to fight against it instead of what it really was. It was just my body helping me. And it's happened at several points in my life, like I've had problems with painkillers. I was given painkillers because of my eyes, ironically, from doctors, and I would just pound them because they would make the emotional pain go away. And I was dissociating again extremely hard. Uh, and then that's when like more strange issues would happen in my body, more pain, more of this, more dysfunction, and it would bring me back in my body. Every single time it would bring me here so that I could actually be um, in myself to some degree, which was very scary. But so that was a pretty big revelation, to realize that my body has always just been there waiting for me to have a better relationship, that it's been loving me and um, waiting to be loved. Yeah. It's been really there to help me, you know, the only way it knew how, the only way I would listen, which is through pain and dysfunction and extremes, because I'm an extreme person. Um, I would always swing to the extremes. So that was, I don't know, just almost felt like coming home to a parent that really loves you or something. I don't know. It's hard to put in words, but it feels good to be in relationship with my body. Um, and that's the power of Tantra. I've done, other stuff. I've done transformational workshops. I've done more heart-centered workshops. I've done meditation and doctors, all kinds. And nothing has been as healing and supportive as Tantra, Neo Tantra, those two. I'm starting to really create a relationship with my body that feels good, that we all are supposed to have, but we've lost our way. We live in a culture and a society that tells you not to feel, you don't, tells you not to embrace your sexuality, your body, just, it's just, in so many ways, we're inundated with information. Of course, we're all dissociated, unless we work towards the opposite. So yeah, it's what Tantra is really about for me. That's what I want to provide for other people. It's just like like my teacher Don says, Tantra is just an opening. It goes on forever, and that's what it really feels like. What Tantra, I just like it. It literally feels like it just keep opening and opening and opening. Um, there's never been a stagnant or a static experience. Each experience is its own beauty, its own blossom, its own like sunrise and sunset at the same time. And yet I can feel myself going forward. Like it feels like I'm just riding a wave or something. So yeah, so I'm really grateful for Tantra. I really am. Just for myself. Like I said, I've seen so many doctors in my life, and they really haven't done much for me, to be honest. They really haven't. I don't know what positive things they've done for my health, to be honest, if I really think about it. Um, yeah, especially if they can't figure something out. Yeah, they can't figure it out. They may just give you some pills that make you worse, and then you may get stuck in that, you know. So I'm just really grateful for Tantra today and Neo Tantra. You know, I have a great appreciation and growth from both. I see the value of both. So that's where I'm at. A little bit of vulnerability. Um, still, still haven't gotten completely present with these videos. It just feels very awkward to me talking to myself, but um, I'll get it. So that's where I'm at. Today, I'm just really grateful for Tantra. You know, there's so much beauty to be had, and it all is in your body, in my body at least. And there's been a lot of different approaches to it. I mean, there's even some psychology that's body based, but really, the energy behind Tantra is unique. It's mesmerizing. It's divine. You know. So that's where I'm at. Very grateful for Tantra in my body. Still need to raise money for the next module. So if you feel inspired, or you know anyone who might be inspired by me or by what I'm trying to accomplish, then I would appreciate any gifts from the heart. It doesn't necessarily have to be money. You know, got one more module, and then I'm gonna do what it takes to keep expanding and help other people expand through Tantra and Neo Tantra, and uh, whatever I feel that works for me. I want to help with other people. So that's it. Till next week.